Hello, all, and welcome back to HighPriest Reacts to DuckTales Season 2, Episode 14, Friendship Hates Magic. In other words, the one with Lena in it. Again, I saw a thumbnail. I actually saw the thumbnail a few days before this, but thankfully it was the only one I've seen, and I'm now doing my best to make sure I only that I don't see any more spoiler ones. Because I'm really sad that everyone could be surprised that Lena shows up in here, but I'm also really happy because I really like Lena and I'm glad she's finally back. Also, some side things, I've mentioned my computer having issues. Well, I finally figured out the real root cause of these. Or at least one of the two root causes, I believe. One. My CPU fan, when I cleaned my CPU, my computer, I forgot to clean out the CPU fan itself. So that was clogged up, and that was causing a most problem. But even still, I think, I am 100% sure it's still very dirty in places I can't get to without pulling it off. Easily get to without pulling it off. So I still need to take it into the shop, I just, don't have to pay to have the fan replaced. The other possible thing is the fan might not have been all that great to begin with, because I only recently started monitoring the heat because of this problem. So, yeah. We're still going to be recording like this for a while, for multiple reasons. One being that, it's better, but it's not fixed completely. And this keeps any encoding errors happening, so the recording won't happen like this. Yeah? And, I forgot to do it again. To, properly set this up. Oops. Yeah, you'll just see it live. But yeah. So that's under fix. I'm not going to increase the video size back to what it was. And that will still probably be at least a month before that happens. So. Plus, it's easier to keep up with all of this. But, easier to store my videos now that are taking up so much less space. But, yeah. So, and quicker to edit them and everything, because, again, less data for the videos to go through. But, yeah. Well, honestly, I think that the smaller size actually looks better than my older videos. But, yeah. Outside of that, I'm super excited to see Lena back again. Guardian Shadow Lena. I believe that was the term I described her. And I noticed this show does like making another reference to MLP with this title. The last one was when they had the people who played Twilight and Pinkie Pie come in and play not Twilight and not Pinkie Pie, the Kelpies. But yeah, I wasn't expecting a Webby focused episode after Bella just came back. I wonder if this is another scheduling mix up or if it's to, space out our Della. Because, oh boy, yeah. Della is, she's got her issues. I like Della. She's a lot like Webby, and I I like her, but also, ugh. Watching her struggles with being suddenly being a mom is, ooh. Anyways, yeah. But yeah, let's just, I don't have anything else to say here. Let's just get to it.
Is there any other kind?
Oh my goodness, he ran into another mess. Yeah, nerd!
Violet Saberwing, you must have a fascinating perspective on the supernatural. I've had a few experiences.
Lena is super jelly. I love it.
Hold up, Pink. If you need this book to further your own exploration, I'm happy to review.
Honestly, if stuff was webby and this is already not webby. Lena and this is already feeling. It's very funny, but in the very bittersweet kind of way.
Logging treasure at the office all evening. Just a sleepover ever. No.
Oh, I'm laughing, but I'm also sad.
Friends?
Hey, Miss B. I just finished fixing that gate I broke out.
Oh,
I'm gonna break it on the way out, too.
Ow, that burned. See, the problem here is the entire reason she's coming over is because she's both A, obviously a fake fangirl of you, and B, she's coming over to research ancient magic. Oh my god, she said it! She's imitating Lena! Bad.
Hatred, jealousy, greed. They live in a dark realm adjacent to our reality. It's the closest thing I found in my research to explain what happened the night the shadows attacked Duckburg. And
Lena would perfectly qualify as one of those.
But I thought I was here to review the book with you. Oh, we have plenty of time.
I did a bit of, amateur research on that topic itself.
To get to know each other. Okay, I'll go first.
What actually?
I
mean, with lots of magic and all, but...
She just said the M word. Violet has my amulet. She may be trying
So either A, this is secretly Aunt Magica, or working for Aunt Magica.
Too late. I look amazing.
Yeah, zombie makeup. Pretty obvious. Or she's a fangirl who found it.
Dermis is a nice touch.
Okay, what is that? But, I admit, Lena's potential overreaction is, again, funny in a bit of a bittersweet way. I would usually not like something like that happening in an episode, but the fact that she can't actually interact with them actually makes it funnier than it would be normally. Keeps everything from getting cringy. Oh my god, that's a paper Nate novel. That says paper Nate.
I'm not going to fire you.
That's a reference to, Spellbook's secret identity, and Scarlet Letter.
Surely we share some interests. Politics? Pardon? Oh, that is a Scarlet Pimpernel.
Oh, my mistake. Paper Bill. So that was a bit hopeful, Val.
I don't know what that is.
What? Lady? Hold on to your cape. This night's about to get dangerous.
Why am I surprised he had that on him?
Great spirits, one and all.
And lo and behold, it's gonna actually make her visible.
Oh no.
Or it can make she can interact with it.
How did I touch that?
I love that they're such nerds that they aren't even paying attention to what actually saying. And now here's the whole guardian angel aspect. That's perfect for her. Oh hey, she actually saw her.
Did something in me. Open my eyes.
Yeah, I suppose that raw would, wasn't it?
There's a world beyond
Figure,
text,
fangirl.
emotional truths. One I'm compelled to know more about.
That thing made it far, too. more details than she should in this moment.
This is dangerous,
How does she know it's magic, guys? And Webby didn't say he's back into the Shadow Realm. Sing image, and she pulled them into the Shadow Realm. It might have been
These poopas are edging closer. Where are my banners?
yeah, these things are somehow more connected to her than they are to actual Magica. I'm kind of shocked that they're actually
the show
filming
was
it.
canceled before the finale.
But what happens next? It doesn't end the show like that. What happens?
I have a few theories. Which transcript. See, with the help of his new best
I'm
friend,
happy we'll reward
Darkwing.
We must film this.
Are we making the Darkwing TV show his fanfiction? I'm not sure how to feel about that. You'll have to get me back later. Darkwing in the show is mentioned, so it's very sweet. Is she paying back to the Shadow Realm, or is this worse? Yay! Fixed it! Okay, so guarding an Angel Lena wasn't exactly a long-term thing, but I'm still happy.
You have any more of those smoke bombs?
Extraordinarily happy.
The boys are back and ruin our fun.
Make it along.
You were right. She totally bought it. Good one, Vi.
So I am extraordinarily happy that that bit lasts longer than it did. I think they missed out some story opportunities by having her protect Lena from the Shadow Realm somehow. Not just think she's protecting her, but actually protect her. But it's not like I'm sad about them going the much happier route. Because, like I said, pretty much every funny moment with her was tainted by bittersweetness, which is something I'm expecting from another show I really like them reacting to. That I'm expecting the next season of to have something like this in it too. Just possibly not as well ended. Or I should say, happily ended. That's stuff for a different show. Right, okay, so, the moment when Lena was echoing Webby, which meant Webby was going down and doing that every time, was super duper sad. It was funny, but sad. Webby was very adorable in her webbiness this episode, as is always. I actually don't know what I put there. Something. Think I misspelled something there. The next of my notes. But, This is a very, very funny episode. Even with the bittersweetness at points. Well, those other beings were tulpas. I think tulpa it would be a good way to describe what Lena started out as. You know, a magically brought to life fictional entity that existed solely for one reason. But the longer she existed, the more real she became. Partly as a method of, ensuring she could more perfectly fulfill her role. But then Webby started believing in her, and her own magic started leaking in. Her magic of friendship started leaking in, and started mixing, and, well, Lena eventually became a real person with her own identity. And it just took this to pull her back out. Honestly, though, they're lucky it went as well as it did, because apparently that last thing that dispelled the Tulpas was also in danger of dispelling, her too, which again. But yeah. Duckworth was not happy looking when Webby did her thing. Yeah. Again, I misspelled it here, and now I can't remember, because so much stuff happened in this episode. It was not short in the least. Like I said, I have mixed feelings about how they handled Darkwing in this series. Because on one hand, I enjoy any more Darkwing stuff they can. On the other hand, turning him into a fictional character who won't be getting his own spin-off, not without something rather extraordinary happening, and something that wouldn't make sense, that would require weird stuff, which, again, this is a weird show. It's entirely possible they could have an entire season major event cause the Darkwing universe to merge with the DuckTales universe. So he's always been part of it. I think that would be the one I'd be most satisfied with, but I'd much less rather there not be any weird, oh, now he's no longer fictional events, or now the actor's actually doing it events. I'd have much preferred just a straight up reboot of that show, too. And I very much don't think I like the idea of turning the original show into Launchpad's self-insert fanfiction. Especially since that's the show I actually remember Launchpad really from. I actually forgot for a long time he was part of the DuckTales cast. So, no, I'm not entirely happy with that decision. I do like the bonding between her and me. I do like the fact that she's now a big fan of it. And I do emotionally get that canceling a show right after something big happens. And you have to know what comes next, but nope. Just, Still, despite my issues with that, this was an overall very good episode. Even and I actually do somewhat like this new character. She contrasts Lena fairly well, and Webby in it. She's not like Webby, but a different way. So I wouldn't say she's a fangirl now. Clearly, she's just someone who had her world rocked, and found someone who was a lot like her, who was immersed in this stuff and was an expert. Uh, I really like that. Webby's idea of makeup was monster movie makeup. Even Webby's attempts to have a normal girl sleepover party fail. Of course, then the question of what are they going to do with Lena now? Like, she doesn't have anywhere to live, so, I think having a moment where she talks to Scrooge and he tells her that his deal's still on and she can stay as long. She's got a spot in his home and his family. And I believe that's what he offered right before she got blasted. The first time. Well, no, before she got turned to shadow. She got blasted later. I thought that was a blasting, but I don't remember. I'm amused. And yeah, I thought that was a Paper Nick novel. To be fair, it did say paper in it. I just thought Paper Nick. See, now I actually do want the Paper Nick stuff to actually show up here. Much like Donald's other superhero identity. I can't remember. I mean, if I'm going to be honest here, I'd love for a lot of stuff I've heard about in the Duck comics to show up. Not just the stuff I've seen some of. So actually, wasn't there a Paper Nick video game? What I'm saying is, since Donald's in space, this is a perfect opportunity to bring his alien girlfriend in. The one who's his one true love and all that. Right, alright, this has been going on long enough. I gotta get to the next one. I've been signing out, and I will see you all next time.